Hey, hello everyone. I'm Brian Huang, and I'll introduce the Servo-EMS for Unity for this class IDVR. Okay, so uh, the SDK's GitHub is here, and I think the link will uh, announced as the E3 systems. Okay, so I will shortly introduce the GitHub of this SDK. So you can see this GitHub has include the Unity package files, HTTP files, libraries, materials, script, and some resources. And down here has also include the tutorial PDF files and the Unity package. So actually, you can just download this Unity package as this GitHub. Okay. So the SDK is for MG 90D to control the EV A04 TENS using Arduino seed. And the seed uh, is here and control the Unity by Windows platform. Okay, so the EMS device is just like this picture. This is the down device is the TNS, and it has the two servos to control the TNS to stimulate some electric. Okay, and you can press here to download the tutorials PDF. Okay, so I'll introduce the whole how to what is this SDK doing, and how to uh, create your project with this SDK, how to use the functions or some things. Okay, so we can start it by these slides. Okay, so contributors, myself, and Minions, and Chen Kai. Okay, right. So introduce our hardware again. We have about three kinds of hardwares in this SDK. One is the TNS stimulations device in this EMS, and two servos to uh, change the amplitude of this TENS. And the last thing is the Arduino C that control the servo. And Unity is also control this seed to control the servo and stimulation to do some stimulation in Unity scenes. Okay. Okay. So in the settings of EV S04 TNS, this device you should before doing some import the Unity package or some things, you need to check out this TNS is the correct situations. And so there are about four things you need to check. First is you need to switch the mode to normal mode. Here is the panel UI. It would tell you which mode. It has, I think, burst mode and normal mode and some others mode. But in this SDK, we uh, will use normal mode only. Okay, so you need to switch to this mode. And the second is the posturation. It's a width. And you should use the set buttons and switch and press the up or down to change the posturation width to 200 uh around 200. Okay, and the rate you can set press this set button to go to the rate uh mode to change the rate. And the rate I think you can change to 90 around 90 and 100 frequency, because we need to stimulate about our foot, and the foot needs to be a high frequency to stimulate store your food, skin, and muscles. Okay, and actually, this device can change the stimulate time about for example 1 minute 30 seconds, and this device can stimulate less times and stop after the times. But actually, we'll control the stimulation time by Unity script. So you don't need to uh, put this stimulator time here. So you can set this stimulator time to about 2 dash, and this mode is just like it would uh, always stimulations. But actually, we'll uh, use servo to control the amplitude, right? So in a normal situations, uh, 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 if you don't stimulate in your scenes, the amplitude will always be zero. So actually, when it's always stimulations, but it's stimulate uh, amplitude is not always be a uh, value to can stimulation be affected. Okay, so after you setting the TNS, we can set in our environment and import our SDK package. So I think your Unity is need to be about uh, the newer versions of 2022, and you can try. And another thing another thing is before you import the package, avoid to uh popping out a lot of errors. You need to go to the player settings, player other settings, configurations part, and set your APIs to frameworks. I think Unity's platform, the uh, new new projects of Unity, it was initially set this API to net standard 2.1, and you need to more manually to set it to the framework net, and so you can cache the serial port data. Okay, so after you set these API configurations, you can directly import our package. Okay, so in our package, you can see the hierarchy is here, and it has a library, materials, script, and useful script, and sample scenes. Okay, so I'll introduce the useful parts of uh, 3 parts of this package later. And the first part is EMS control system code, 3 codes here: servo device control, servo device interface, and servo device setup. And setup script and port control script is a most important part. You need to get into your own scenes. Actually, this UI interface, servo device interface dot C sharp, you don't need to import to your scenes actually. Uh, if you want to use the sample scenes UI, you need to put this servo device interface C sharp file. But if you create a own UI yourself, you need to uh, if you create your own UI interface, you can just create a own C sharp file to control this servo. Okay, and about some useful script I create for you is about collect uh event, touch event, and some UI attribute EMS event to trigger the servo device control to let the servo turn, and EMS will turn on. Okay, so that's all the package. And I'll introduce our SDK starting from the servo device setup C# file. Okay. So when you open this C# file, you might see uh a little uh the script. Yes, the script. And there are many functions, and you can actually uh go go down and find out the enable device serial port, this function. This function you need to code it when start running, because you will find uh the COM ID you select in the inspector of Unity, and open the COM ID's serial port to read the serial port data in runtime. Okay. And the second of this C# files important part is we will set the initial value when after we open a serial port, just like this. Set the channel 1 and set the channel 2's value by our servo device control script. And you can see that at the beginning, we set the amplitude to 0 both in both channel, and the frequency is 90. And actually, the frequency and the posturation is just as here, the settings TENS part. So once you set the posturation and the frequency here, you can just change the value here. Okay. And the stimulation, steam 1 and steam 2 is symbol as the stimulation times. Okay, what how long you stimulation in one start. Okay. So the most important script in our SDK is this servo device control C# file, and there will be two parts of this SDK. And one part is the stimulation mechanism, and the second part is the stimulation function example functions. So the first we are build a lot of function that you to create your own stimulations about three kinds: value kind and stimulation kind and cluster kind. And the value kind is very simple, that you can just call increase instance, decrease instance, and direct set instance, or set both to set your amplitude about the stimulations. And the set value function, just like the last uh, page, you can see I can use this function to set many uh, kinds of attribute about the amplitude and frequency and posturation, or about stimulation. And in this device, actually you can only set the value of amplitude and stimulation times. Okay. The frequency and the posturation you need to set on the TENS device. Okay, the second part is a stimulate kind. We can start stimulations using the start steam functions, and this start steam functions uh is just start the one channel's stimulations. So if you want to start both stimulations you design, you need to call these start steam both functions. And whenever you uh if you start steam functions duration is very long, and you want to like uh stop the stimulations uh whenever situation happens, and you can call these stop stimulation functions, okay, to stop at one channels. Okay, and the cluster kind of the enumerator functions is that we can start correcting these enumerators functions to stem the the whole I my function I designed. And I designed two functions. The first is the steam hold action function. The second is steam with time gate function. And the first that is you can just steam the whole uh channel, two channels with these functions, and the input value is that uh first first input is the first channel's amplitude, and the second is the uh stimulation times, and the third is the amplitude of the second channels, and the last is the stimulation time of the second channels. Okay. And with the time gate type of the functions, we need to input not only the amplitude, we need to input that the amplitude and the maximum amplitude, and uh, how many degree you want to change every time gap, and how long the time gap is. Okay, so uh after the introduce this uh the very deep introduce of this C sharp script, we can go to the function example. And I have created three functions example. Uh, they are touch Pikachu kinds that give the short time stimulation. And the second is the work on the slope kind. You need to long time to stimulate your foot to behavior like you are working on a slope. Okay, so I have created steam foot up function. And the last example is that if you want to pick up a box, uh, you might increase the stimulation during you picking up a box, and the box how the distance between the box and the lens. So by pick up the box situation, you might use the time gap uh functions. Okay. So another thing is you might remember the limit of the stimulation times. Because we are using the server to turn the TENS to stimulate. So the server need to wait time to waiting the server turn finish. So we have calculated what times the server uh, finish the turn. Each 1 degree, the stimulation time will be at least 0.00 268 seconds. And so, for example, you want to turn from 0 amplitude to 100 amplitude MA, and uh, mapping to the servo, it will be 202 degree. That's the maximum amplitude. This TMS survives. So when you turn 202 degree, uh, the servo, you need to wait about 0.5 seconds. And because you need to calculate the turn back, the servo need to turn to the 100 MA and turn back to the 0 MA. So include the turnbacks, you need to waiting for about 1 second. So if you want to stimulate at the maximum amplitude, your stimulate time at least need to be 1 second around. Okay. So be example, in the demo, we use touch event to stimulate users when touching the Pikachu, right? And we'll use the steam electro example to trigger when touching the Pikachu. So we can see the touch events how I write, and you guys can write your own trigger events, not only touch, collide, or something. Okay. So uh, when a trigger enter and consider the trigger objects layer is certain that is the hand layer. Uh, the switch will turn on and tell the system that you are touching the Pikachu, and you will call the Steam Electro from the serial device control. Okay, and play the Pikachu sounds. And when your hands leave the Pikachu's, you will turn off the switch of the touch state is touch to the false. So this is very simple. You touch and switch on the touch and stimulate from the control, and you can only stimulate once because the switch is on. Okay, and so you exit the hand from the Pikachu's switch is off, so you can put the touch the Pikachu's again and stimulate again. Okay. Okay, and the other thing is that I have created the UI control scenes, the basic scenes to control the whole simulation system, and you can test the SDK by these sample scenes. And this sample scenes is uh uh, have many attributes here, amplitude, frequencies, posturations, dim durations. And in our systems, you can only set your amplitude and dim durations. And you can set here the key one value here and press this set button. And after you press the set buttons, the steam durations input field will auto setting the smallest durations uh, of the servo turning times to these steam durations. Okay, and you can override these steam durations times, but don't be lower than this value. Okay, so after you set the amplitude and steam durations, you can just press the start buttons on your channel, and you will be start the stimulations after you press it. Okay, so if you settings the both channels, you can uh use these red buttons, and the buttons means that you can start steams both channels. Okay, and uh the other panels of this system is the test panel, and I'm using these test panels to steam the with time gap to test the user's comfortable amplitude. Okay, so just like this, and you can press the start button to start the test, and uh, the users will press the blue buttons to witness and the times of he press the buttons, and the user is feeling like uh his limbs are uh feeling the stimulation days and making the muscles move. Uh, the behavior is just uh feeling strong. Okay, and the red button is that uh you are feeling like your limbs is hurt and you want to stop it. So the when after you press the red buttons, uh the stimulation's amplitude value is the biggest. You you uh set the values in your project. Okay. Okay. So we can switch to the unit part. Okay. So when you import the Unity's package, and you can see the simple things, names a servo TNS interface. Okay. So before you start the Unities, you can just go to the presettings, configurations, and check this. Check the API levels is the net framework. Okay. And the second thing is that you need to check out your Arduino seed, the COM ID is what. Okay, so you can see that in my situations, COM ID is 14. So I key the 14 numbers at here. Servo device setup script in a inspector is COM ID. So after setting those things, you can just run, and you will find out that your Unity is already able to simulations. Okay, so just like the slides I said, you can first set the amplitude, and you will provide the smallest situations times here. Okay, so you can just override it bigger than the smallest times. Start it. Okay, so the comment here is just the hint that you call the systems comment, and same as channel one, the channel two can just start the stimulations and start the both. Okay, so when you press the start on one channels, you can just press the button here, and you will start from 0 amplitude and increase every 3 amplitude here. And when you feel like your limbs is smooth, you can press the blue button, and you will hurt, you can press the red buttons. Okay. So now you know that for example, you want to behavior that you touch the Pikachu's, you touch the Pikachu's, you will feel the short time stimulation that put your hand up. Your amplitude might set to the about 33 or 35 amplitude in my case. And when you need to stimulation your feet, your legs, uh, you might need to set the more powerful amplitude in the leg case, because the legs skin is more hard to simulation than your hands. So I I think this test you can test your hands uh once times and the legs another times to find out the hands and legs uh comfortable amplitude values. Okay, so we'll switch to the script part uh at the last. Okay, so you can see that we have two main scripts here and one example touch event. So the first setup script you can see here, when I call the start functions, I will call the enable device serial port, and uh, and I'll just try to open the serial port to find the form ID is here, and started to cache the data. And whenever we quit the Unity's running, uh, we'll also close the serial port here. Okay. And when we're ready to sim, that means that the serial port is will just set the initial values here. Okay. And I'll switch to the device control part. And you can see that we have the function example here, three functions. One is steam electro, one is steam pickup, and one is steam food pump. Okay, so you can see the steam electro parts, the steam amplitude is about 35, and you can just adjust by yourself. And the fixed amplitude is that the the servo need to turns uh uh how many degrees here. So because 100 amplitude, the server need to turn about 200 02. So I'll multiply here 2.02 the fault values. And tank gate type, you need to add your own uh minimums and maximums amplitude here. Okay, and how degrees and the tank gate long. Okay, and the mechanisms of the stimulations part is here. Uh, about many functions here. You can just uh look if you read that if you are interested. We have increase instance and decrease instance and direct set and a lot. And the most useful function is that uh uh the stimulus time emulators and stimulus time gap emulators. Okay. So those function is go to the functions of give command to Arduino board to set the Arduinos to the servo and let the servo turns to change the EMS amplitude. Okay. Okay. So I think this is the ends of the part of our introduce of the EMS. And just like the slides says, create your own trigger events, create your own stimulation behaviors, and create your own feedback in your design. And uh, how you put the EMS uh, EMS to your skins. I think that will be another tutorials after these videos. Okay. So if you have any problems, you can just email me here, and I'll just answer questions in as uh the VR rooms or in the classrooms. So have fun.